Hi everyone, it's Nicole and I'm here to work again on So Many Books, So Little Time by Diamond Art Club. It is a square diamond shape. There is 53 colors. It's a 22 by 43 inch or 56 by 109 centimeters. And I'm just about to finish this section, which I am happy. So I'm gonna keep the AB diamonds for the end because I just added new wax. So if I didn't have a choice, then, whatever. But since I have a ton of other ones, so this morning, my husband put the dishwasher on, which is, awesome, but it's right by where I sit. So I had to wait for it to finish. So I got out a bunch of the diamonds already, like the ones that I need for this. And then I went through my diamond painting, just kind of like this. And there was so many diamonds that were lifted. So I could have gone and tried to find my roller thing and rolled it on. But since I had time to waste anyway, while I was waiting for the dishwasher to end, I just kind of put them back using my diamond painting pen. And then I'll probably do the rolly thing pretty soon, because I find the more that you get done and then you roll, you have to roll it up every time. I don't have a space where I can just leave this sitting, right? I did have a desk. That was my son's, because he was in art school, so he had a desk that lifted and stuff. But I was like, where am I gonna put that? Yes, it was in the room where, where he had it, but I changed that room into kind of another hobby I have, is to make soaps and my own shampoo, and that's where I grow my seeds to. Like next week, I'm gonna start my seeds. I'll probably be a week behind, but last year I was probably 2 weeks too early, because by the time I put them out, they were like, we want to be out, we want to be out. You know what I mean? They still ended up doing really, really well, but I found that the seeds germinated really fast and then they grew really fast too. So I think I'll be okay. I'm gonna try and maybe do them like early next week, and then they'll be ready to go. Last year, this is my coffee. Last year I had done it this past weekend, 3 days before this, so the end of March. So I found it was too early. So I'm pushing it like 2 weeks, which I find is a lot, but like maybe a week would have been better, but it just works better for me. So I'm gonna make note of the day that I plant it, and then next year, maybe I'll do it in between those 2 dates and see how that goes, right? Oh, we'll see. And I'm hoping at the beginning of May, I'm gonna get my husband to build a couple more beds. Right off the bat, build 2 at once, and then maybe wait till, because we won't be able to plant till sometime in June. So then maybe in June, do 1 or 2, like we'll see. I would love to have 6 more, but I don't know, because we buy like the dirt and everything to put in. So it gets to be a little bit of an investment, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done, even if we get 3 done this year, 3 done this year, then 3 done next year. It'll be fine. We got to do the ABs now. I guess I could have done the other ones first, but we're going to do the ABs because I don't want to keep the 2 ABs at the same time. So we'll do number 1, which is 134. And then the other one we'll do after. The number 2, there's not a lot, so there's only what's there. And I knew this wasn't going to take me long. See, like even picking them up is difficult. Like, did I lose my wax? No, it's there. It's just difficult to pick them up, difficult to put them down. There's a little bit more 1s than 2s, so. Okay. So I'm hoping to, I know I want to plant tomatoes and onions. I have garlic out there. And then 2 full beds of garlic. I must have 100 heads of garlic out there, which is fine with me. I'm going to keep a few, fresh, and we'll eat them like that. I'm going to peel a lot of them and put them in the freezer. I'm going to keep a lot of them for replanting, right? Because last year it cost me $80 for, the seeds or whatever, because I got a lot. And I got different kinds. And I hope that my marking stayed. If not, I'll see which ones, did the best, and I'll keep a lot of those kind of thing. Okay, let's do the equal sign, which is number 3. Is that an AB2? 165. I don't think so, but maybe. So I'll keep some for planting. And then I want to do some too that I want to like blend them in my, not a blender, but my other thing. I can't think the name of it right now. Oh, talking about that. I used it last week, the week before, and I washed it, and I was putting the cover in the cupboard, and it fell and it broke. And it's the top part where it locks in, and I had to order another piece because I use that all the time. $50. I paid $120 for the whole thing. Come on. Food processor, that's the word. I broke the lid to my food processor. I was like, $50? Come on. It still was worth it to get that and not a brand new one, because now they're $150, right? Compared to when I bought it in 2020. So you take the garlic, a little bit of olive oil to blend it, to put it into a mush, and then you make it into pucks, and then you freeze them that way. So then you don't have to cut them, when you take them out. So I definitely want to do that. I want to do that with, oh, no, I put it in the wrong color. Shoot. Okay, well, so I don't put it away. Where is it? I'm going to put it in here. Do you see? I put green with yellow. So I'm going to, after the recording, I'm just going to separate it. No. Okay, well, here, I'll put the green with the green over here. There's one. So So I'll put that over there. Okay. And that over there. It'll probably take me 10 minutes, but it's not like big ones, so it'll be fine. So number 2 is DMC 141. It's another AB. Okay. This one's going to be a little easier because there's less. And it's another morning where I made my coffee and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to have my coffee while I diamond paint. And yesterday, let me try. I don't think it works really well with those pens I was talking about yesterday, because I don't think it'll be good for picking them up, but I think for dropping them, they're not that great. But maybe I can bring in. It's pretty bad when it's a 2-step thing. Now you see why I personally don't like them. I know people do it with them all the time. I just don't have good luck with them. There. How can I pick it up with this? Yes. The last one worked, and that is not that. I had missed an N, and N is 15, I think. Let me check to make sure. It sure is, and I just need one of those, so I'm just gonna, I think my wax is kaput. So I'm gonna try and, where's my wax? You know what? There it is. I was gonna say this morning I was really having a hard time using the wax because it's pretty bad. But you know what? I'm gonna smoosh it back together. There we go. There we go. Might as well use it all, right? Okay, and this is satisfying. I can't remember how long, what time. I think it was like 9:10 by the time I started. We're gonna start with 3/10 again. Kind of do my outlines, and then I can kind of decide which ones I'm gonna finish today. Just having a drink of my coffee before I start tackling this. So the solar eclipse was pretty awesome. I didn't go outside and, check it out because even with the glasses, I'm like, you know what? They watch me for glaucoma already. I don't need something else to take away my vision, I like to see. So I didn't, they had like viewing parties and all that stuff. And I'm like, yeah, it's not worth my vision. I'll watch, I'll watch it with pictures that people took and all that. But New Brunswick was like pretty awesome as far as like the coverage. Where I live, it was 99.98. Pretty close to 100%, about an hour and a half from here, an hour and 15 minutes from where I live, it was 100%. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. It got really dark outside and stuff like that, but it was for 2 minutes. So it's pretty cool though. Pretty cool. So I only thought of it after. I should have went on my deck, which I wouldn't have been looking directly at the sun, but I could have filmed, right? The progression of it, but Oh well. I was busy yesterday. I did a lot of stuff. Like even after I finished filming, that wasn't the end of my day, right? Because once you film everything, then you have to edit. And that takes just as long. And I'm trying to finish the boys' hockey season too. I only had like 4 periods to do. I had the overtime of one of the last games they played, and then the last game they played. So today I'm going to finish that, and I put everything in a PDF for them, which I only have that one game to do in the overtime period. And so all I have is that, and then what else? And then I edited all the videos, except I didn't edit the diamond painting one that I did yesterday. I kind of ran out of juice. I was exhausted. I think I finished editing. It was like, I don't know, 8:45 or something like that, p.m. So I'm like, you know what? I want to read for a bit. So I read for probably an hour and a half. So I'm at page 50 on Emily Wild's map of something. So I'm 50 pages in that. And then I'm still at 40 pages at Kingdom of Fear, because it was only what I listened to on my walk. And that's fine, you know, because Emily Wild is my number one book I have to do, because that is due now in 4 days, I think. And so I have to get that done. So I'm going to try and do 75 pages in that one today. And then whatever I do as far as my walk with Kingdom of Fear will be fine. And then because I'm still going to have to edit. I have to edit the video for this today. I'm hoping to be able to do a live today. I didn't even put it on there yet, but I'm hoping to do a live. And I was hoping to do like another video for YouTube. I don't know, we'll see. I hope I can do something. I don't know what though, but I'm hoping, because I only have today. And then I won't be able to film anything till next Monday. Oh no, next Wednesday. What I've been doing too is the days that I have her, I'll go upstairs for 45 minutes. So maybe I can do my YouTube ones there and just make it so it's a half-hour YouTube video. You know what I mean? Or I can do half-hour one night, half-hour the other night, and then make that a video. It can be, you know, a voiceover or whatever. I need to clean my room, so I can do maybe an organization video next week, do half-hour one night, half-hour the other night, and then I can do that. Maybe that's something I could do. Because I think I could probably clean. I can clean and, you know, get a page ready or something like that. But after a whole day with a little bambino, my brain power is very limited. She's good. Don't get me wrong. I'm just not used to it, right? I'm not used to it. So at the end of the day, I'm pretty pooped. So yeah. Okay. The black ones are okay to do. I think that's why I do them first, because It's not so bad in this one because it's not like huge section that is black. It's just like, it's always the outline because it's like the stained glass. So you're outlining the stained glass. So it's not too bad. And I love it because it makes it so then it kind of makes sections for me, right? Like today I can say, okay, I can do this. I shouldn't go too far beyond 10:15 because if I also want to do a live, I need to leave myself room to edit videos today too and go for my walk. My walk, I'm going to go, yesterday it went up to 17 degrees Celsius. It was a gorgeous day. Today is only 3. So I'm going to make sure that I bundle, you know. I'm going to put a sweater. I have a t-shirt. I'm going to put like a hoodie. And then I have a hat on. I have a hat on till like middle of June or something, July. I just cannot stand wind in my ears. It makes my ears hurt. So I always have a hat on. So, but if I walk for 40 minutes, then I listen to my book for 40 minutes, which is awesome. And yesterday I listened on speed 1.5. Today I'm going to increase it to 1.7. So I'm going to listen to a little bit more, right? And tomorrow, see, when I walk with the baby, I don't know if I'm going to, probably not at first. I'll bring it with me, and if she falls asleep, then I'll put it on, and I'll only put it in one ear, you know? So then I can still hear her. I mean, she's going to be right there with me, but just so I hear. Okay, what the fajoli. Jeez Louise. Let's fix that right away because that was pretty bad. You know it's gonna separate again. Last stretch of the black. Trying to see what I want to do. I don't want to do this because I love those colors. I love how bright they are. So I want to definitely keep that. It'll probably be another day because I won't make it to that today for sure. But so I'll probably do the green today. Oh my goodness, my daughter took Lexi to the park yesterday for the first time and they put her in the baby swing. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Like, why aren't you going down? It's because I have this there, like the clear plastic. So very soon I'm gonna have to unroll this and put more of these on there. Yay. Happy about that. Every time I do another section like that, I'm like, yes, that much closer. Let's do number 8. There's not a lot of those, but let's do that first. I think I'm pretty much out of all the colors I took out before I started the recording. I'm like, let's start with that. Let's see how far this is going to get me. So, yay. So last night we watched, what did we watch? Fire Country. Love that show. It was super sad last night though, but it's a good show. Good show. Okay, so I think I have the arrows. That's container 5, and it is I forgot to tell you all the DMCs. That's DMC 300. So yeah, and that's all we watched. I was like, I'm exhausted. I need to go to bed. So, but Dave never got home till 9 something, and I knew that, right? I said that yesterday, so I actually went to, I actually had my supper right at 5, and then his was just sitting there till he got home. I don't know what I'm gonna make for supper tonight. We need some groceries, but we're trying to push it off and eat what we have for a little bit, probably till Monday. So I have enough stuff to make stuff till, we might have to go and get like milk and eggs, you know, that kind of stuff. But I had said, oh, we're gonna go get like the veggies and stuff, but I don't think we will, because we have enough for one night for those. So we'll do that for the one night. And then try to do other stuff. I don't know. We could probably have nachos one night, right? That's something different. Maybe we could have, what am I doing? 45 is S. Okay, that's what I thought. But then I thought to myself, there wasn't that much to do. I hadn't seen all of these. So yeah, we can have nachos. Maybe I think we have a roast, so I could do a roast, and we have like baked potatoes, so I could do potatoes and carrots. You know, we have lots of carrots, so we can do carrots. Those veggies. And then just make it last a little longer. Use up some of the stuff we have. Oh, I can make a soup. I can make a chicken, like a bouillon. Frico, it's called in French. So I could make one of those because we have lots of chicken. Like I said, we have the baked potatoes, so I could do that. It's only 3 today, so maybe I could do that today. Because the rest of the week, it's going up pretty high, like in the teens. So maybe I could do that this afternoon, do that soup. And then what I like is it makes so much that then we have enough for like lunches. And then I make other suppers, but it makes enough so that we have lunches and stuff. And I want to make a fettuccine alfredo because we have everything to do. Well, that's not true. We don't have the noodles. But if he has to go get milk and eggs, then we can get those noodles, right? Okay, perfection. That's done. Yeah, let's make sure I'm putting it in the right container there. I don't want to have to separate a few of them. So let's do A next. What is A? 26, 24, 25, 26, and it's DMC 783. It's just a deeper yellow. Let's put it right there. So I grab the right one after. Okay. We'll do that. Yay. And yes, so I did prepare 2 layouts to do today. None of them are for YouTube though. It's for Patreon because next Monday and Tuesday I have the baby, so I can't, I mean, push comes to shove, I can do it at night, but if I can do it before, I'd rather do that. It's a lot to watch the baby all day and then do that. Okay, so now I'm gonna do DMC 797, which is container 28. So if I can do those 2 today, yay. And everything's ready. I think I even got pictures. Did I get the pictures? I hope I got the pictures. I don't remember getting pictures. I was pretty tired by the time I did those last night, so I might have forgotten the pictures, but everything else is ready, so I can just go upstairs and get the pictures ready and then go. I think I got the pictures for one. I think I forgot to do the pictures for the second one. That's okay. I'd love to put 15 minutes on the timer and film, or not film, clean the top of my desk for 15 minutes. I'd love to do that. So maybe I can do that. Maybe I can put the camera on too, right? Okay, let's do tea. Tea is green, which is 35, and it's DMC 895. That there is a lot. Okay, I don't know how much of this I'm going to be able to get done because it feels like the time is going by fast and I haven't done much. Yeah, 20 minutes to 10 o'clock. I think I did say I could go till 10 after though, so that's another half hour. I should be able to get a few things done. Yeah, the city that I was saying that it was 100%, I guess people were arriving in like floods to see the solar eclipse. Like in airplanes and it's like, I know it's cool, it's pretty awesome, but maybe if I wouldn't have been so busy and on a time crunch for a lot of stuff, I could have been a little bit more excited about it, but it's okay. I got tons of pictures from people putting them online, all that good stuff. All that good stuff. Oops. There we go. We'll have to fix that. I tried to pick up 3 and it only picked up 2. It's okay. And then some flew out. Let me get those instead of trying to pick them up. Oh, there's not as many T's as what I thought. I mean, there was quite a bit, but only in one section. And it's kind of funny because I'm pretty sure all the colors I chose up to now were only in this section, which is pretty cool, unless I was totally missing that they were in the other sections too. That's highly possible. There, I'm gonna have another drink of coffee before I was going to say before it's completely cold, but yeah, it's there. It's okay. So I used to get like the whipping cream in the cans and stuff, and they used to be pretty well, you know, like not crazy price, but they're crazy now. So now I make my own whipping cream, and you know, sometimes I go like 4 or 5 days without having any, and that's fine with me. I want to start walking. I think I've lost like 5 pounds just by watching what I'm eating a little bit more. So now starting to walk, that's gonna that's going to help even more. Even more. Okay. Do this. Okay. We're getting there. Yeah, the Emily Wilde's book, the first one, I liked it. I wasn't, like, people are obsessed with it. Like, you know, it's one of their favorite books of all time. I enjoyed it. I gave it, like, I think a 3.5. I don't know if it was the mood I was in or whatever, but I liked it enough that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to put my name, you know, at the library for the ebook to read it. It's not as if, you know, I don't want a copy of the book, which, to be fair, right now, there's hardly any books that I say that for, like almost none. Almost none, because I look at all the books I have and I'm like, oh, why do I have so many books? Might try to put them in bundles and sell them on Facebook Marketplace or something. I don't know. Maybe try to do that. Like, and I'm not going to sell books that I haven't read. Just because, like, people say, well, I've had that book for X amount of years and I've never read it, and so I'm going to get rid of it. Obviously, I'm not interested in it. It's like, you know, I'm always reading books, and depending on what people are talking, it piques my interest depending on what people are talking. So it's not always like the book's fault, if you will. You know, we get influenced, or I get influenced for sure. We're doing P now, which is DMC 334. I think it's the first time. Oh, there was some T's down there. Jeez Louise. Just see them, of course, as soon as I put them away. Oh, well, I'll do them after this. Oops. Yeah, so now if I try to read the book and I'm like, no, then that's different, right? But what's on my TBR for that month, it's, you know, I look at my shelves and I'm like, oh, I should really read the rest of that series, or, you know, so, I mean, I read 100 books a year. I should do a count of how many books I have that are unread. Oh, that's going to take me an afternoon, though. I'm sure it's above 500. It's probably more like 700. So that's going to take me 7 years to read. So that's why. And I keep borrowing books from the library. So, and that's if I only read from my shelves, it would take me 7 years. Last year, I kind of overdid it at the library, though. I think probably out of 100 books, I would say probably 80 were from the library. So I only read 20 books from my shelves, and that's just not enough. So this year, I'm trying to fix that. You know, still borrow from the library because it still supports the authors, right? And if it's a sequel that I want to read, instead of going to buy the book, I'm going to borrow it from the library now. And if my library doesn't get it, you know, I wait for a bit. I'm going to wait for a bit to see if they get it or not. Then I watch it on Kindle, because if it goes to like 99 cents or $1.99, then I'll get it from there. And I mean, last resort would be to buy it, right? And I'm gonna try and like find it on Book Outlet instead of paying full price for it. There. It's the same with diamond painting. I haven't bought a new diamond painting in over 2 years. Over 2 years. There is some gorgeous ones out there, and I'm like, oh, that's so pretty. But am I gonna have time to work on them? Like, look how long this one took me. Now, some people, they do it every day, and they do it for like 6 hours a day. I mean, awesome, right? Awesome. I just can't. I have so many other things that I have to do. I have a hard time getting an hour and 15 minutes a week to do this. And I just like doing other stuff too, right? I like reading. Now, if I didn't film me doing this and having to chat, I would definitely listen to audiobooks, right? Like when I truly retire, like some people say, oh, how does it feel to be retired? And I say, I don't know, I'll let you know when I do. Just because I work from home, you know, like, oh, you're retired. Now, can I make my own schedule and all that? 100%. And I love that because there's no way that I'd be able to take care of Lexi if, you know, I had a fixed schedule. Like I said, you know, if the pages aren't done, I can go upstairs at 6 o'clock and work till 8. It makes for a long day for me, but I can still do it, which is what I ended up doing last week. I was doing pages at night. Now, unfortunately, videos for here, YouTube, kind of suffers because, you know, if I run out of energy, I run out of energy. But it, you know, we'll get it figured out, and we'll get it on point here. So eventually, I'm hoping, you know, that I'll be ahead. And well, just with what I'm doing, what I'm going to do today, I already have next Thursday's videos done. Like not this Thursday. Today's the 9th, by the way, that I'm filming this. I don't know when I'm going to put this up, because the one from yesterday is going to go up on Wednesday. And I don't know if I'm going to put 2 of these up this week or I'm going to keep this for next week, you know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So I already have next Thursdays, and the first video I'm doing is next Tuesday. I know I should have done Tuesdays before Thursdays, but I had no idea what I wanted to do. So I did the one that I knew what I was going to do. So I did that. It's still ahead, right? So I did that first, and then today I'm going to do Tuesday and the Thursday after that. I don't know what I'm going to do for like 2 weeks from now, the Tuesday, which I'll probably just do now. Well, I might be able to do it on Monday or Tuesday night. We'll see. We'll see how I feel, but I don't have to because I'll have Wednesday and Thursday next week that I can get it done, right? I can get it done, and then it'll be good. Just gonna do the peas. I'm looking at the time. I think I was at 45 minutes. So I still have, unless I do what I did yesterday and kind of go upstairs, get my few pages done, get my walk in, and then finish the last half hour. Once I do all that, And if I can't, then I still have a 1 hour video instead of an hour and a half. It's just an hour and a half. I am going to get so much more done. This one here, I definitely want to do in 2 sessions and not 1, right? Or not 3. So, oh, package was delivered. Okay. Okay. I think I'm on book 30 already this year. I think I'm 5 books ahead of schedule, which is not like a ton, but it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I plan on finishing 2 more in the next 8 days, which is 2 a week. You get, 8 books a month, and I usually do between 8 and 10. But man, this year I'm picking like massive books. Iron Flame has 640 or something like that, 650. And then I'm reading Winter Keep after that, and that has 650 pages or something. And Kingdom of the Fear has 440, I think. So it's pretty much, a lot of big books. I'm doing at least 2 books over 500 pages every month. So if I read 8 books and 2 of them are at 600 pages, that's like 10 books, right? Because a lot of books are between 300 and 350, let's say. So a 650 page book is like 2 books, but that's okay. And I have a lot of on my TBR too. I'm like, how do you plan on reading all those this year? Because I put the entire series of, I don't know what it's called, but it's like Chain of Gold, Chain of Iron, that one by Cassandra Clare. I haven't even started that series, and it's done. So I want to get that started, but I wanted to finish series first. So that's why I didn't want to, start something else, and I have all these series pending, if you will. So we're going to do case number 42, which is 937, and it's the little hat thing there. Okay, so yeah, I really don't want to start a whole bunch, and I have a lot pending, so I'm trying to finish off a few series before I get into more or catch up. Like Iron Flame will catch me up. I think the next book is coming out in December, so I'll probably get that book in December and read it right away. I thought it was a trilogy, and that's why I was like, oh, I don't mind starting it now because the book is coming out in 2024. So, I'll read it all, and come to find out they've now extended it to a 5-book series. I'm like, oh, no. No. But, and I started, I guess, last month too. Well, I didn't really start. I reread. It's called A Secret Gift by Bethany Athazada. I love her. She's here on YouTube. She's so sweet. And I had read the first book and somehow just did not get the rest of the book. So I'm like, you know what? I need to do that. So I got the 3 books on ebook. They were, super reduced. So I'm like, and the book 1, she had like, there's a T right there. She had added 50 pages. So I did that. So I don't know if I'm going to read the second book this month. I guess it depends. I'm not going to put it on my TBR quite yet because the Lost Apothecary and Iron Flame have been on my TBR now for like 3 months. And I keep pushing them with other stuff because in February, there was like this little collection of novellas that came out and I could get them on Prime for free. And it was all about Valentine's Day. And I'm like, you know what? This is just perfect. You know, I think the first one I read 2 days before Valentine's Day. And I probably finished the other ones. It was the end of February. So, I mean, not all before Valentine's Day, but it was still cute. I was still, you know, in the Valentine's Day mood, I guess. Not that I, you know, do much for Valentine's Day, but you know what I mean. There you go. So, I'm still in my PJs, so I'm going to go and get dressed because I don't mind doing this in my PJs, but I don't like to go upstairs and actually work, you know. Another thing too is upstairs, it gets hot really quickly. So I'm going to go put shorts on. Like I wear shorts upstairs pretty much all winter. There might be only a couple of days that I don't wear shorts up there. They're really, really, really cold winter days. Then I'll wear pants, but most times I'll wear shorts. But there we go. Okay. I think what I'm going to try and do before I finish off is finish this section right there. This section right there. And I know there's a lot of colors that go into that one, but I don't think, I don't know. I was going to say, I don't think I'm going to do them, but then it's like, you're going to take out those colors again. I don't know what to do. That's going to make it so it's more than 15 minutes for sure. And I just want to do 15 right now. Unless I say, yep, I'm going to come and do another half hour after I film upstairs. I don't know, I might want to try to, see the problem is I want to go live. So that's why I don't want to go too much beyond 10 here. And then, am I going to go on my walk before my live or after my live? See, that's the question here. That's the question. And today's the only day I can do my live. So we will see. And then when am I going to do this? It's the live that's throwing the whole thing kind of off. Not off, but you know what I mean. I have to, it's not as if I can finish and say, okay, I'm going to go do another half hour. Unless I do it after the live. Before I start editing the video for YouTube for tomorrow. So we'll see. We will see. 42, right? I think this is it for this color too, so I hope I don't need any more. Because the last time what I did was I went through all the diamonds and I refilled all the ones that were available to be refilled. And that jar is pretty empty, so I would have refilled it for sure. That's gosh, there's what, 10 diamonds left in there? That's it? Eee, I hope there's not more. Or if there is, it's very, very minimal. Okay, I hit the thing there, so I'll have to edit that out. Okay, is there more that I can do? The 3 right there. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the T's for sure. For some reason, I'm finding it really hard to look right here. I have to go around my tripod. Just the way the glare. Oh my goodness. Having a hard time getting them on straight. Why? Almost done with these. And then we'll do the T's. I know I said I wanted to finish that, but just like I said, just remembered, oh yeah, I have to do a live too. So I have to finish those 2 pages because they're in the way. They're in the way upstairs. I'd have to put them away in order to do the live, and I don't want to do that. It's all ready to go, so let's just do it. Trying to make sure I don't miss any of these. There's a couple there. Oh. It was almost under that plastic. I don't have a lot left, man. I hope it doesn't go much slower. Oops. Almost want to put them all on because if I'm going to run out, I want to be able to send a message to Diamond Art Club and say, I ran out of this color. Okay. That's it. Oh, no, 2 more. 3 more, actually. 4 more. Whew. Is that it? Oh, 1 more. I missed another one. I missed 5. Is that it? I think this is it. I think. Okay, well, we'll be really careful with these. Put them back in. Let's do the T's again, and then we're going to end it here. 35. Okay. Oh, and I still have to separate those diamonds. I think I'm going to do that after. They're out anyway, so $8.95 is the DMC. And I missed a whole bunch down here, so let's do that. Yeah, so I'll go get what I need done, do my live, do my walk, then we'll finish this. Oh, I'd forgotten or missed some up here too. Jeez Louise, I thought I only missed 1. You can probably see them from a mile away, and I'm like centimeters away from it, and I still can't see them. Okay, I think that's all the T's. Okay, so this is a few hours later. I've done the videos I need to do, and I went for my walk, but holy cannoli, it was cold. Like it said it was 4 degrees, but there was a lot of wind, and I cut it down by 1 kilometer because, wow, like my cheeks were sore from being so cold because of the wind. I'm sure the wind made it so it was like in the minus. So I was like, you know what? At least I got 2 kilometers in, and it was like a 20-minute walk or something like that. And that is fine. At least I did something. They say you should do half an hour every day, but we'll just say that 20 minutes is going to do it. Or maybe if when Dave comes home, if it's not as cold, maybe we can go. But then it gets dark pretty early though. So I doubt he's going to be home early enough for us to do that. But that's okay. I'm going to go. Tomorrow's supposed to be really nice. So I'll take the baby out tomorrow. And I'll do my 3 kilometers tomorrow, maybe 4, to make up for the one I didn't do today. And the thing is too, I thought like once it starts getting really nice, I plan to go for a walk in the morning with the baby and a walk in the afternoon. So, you know, it'll be like maybe 3 kilometers in the morning, 3 kilometers in the afternoon. I'm going to have her stroller here every time she comes over. So she loves being outside. So we'll do that every day. So she gets the fresh air. And I want her to get used to it. Because when she, you know, when she's 1.5, 2, then I don't want her to say, no, I don't want to go for a walk. I want her that I want it to be so it's part of her routine every day that we go, at least once she gets older. If she only wants to go once, that's fine. It's just right now she has a hard time sleeping here. So going for a walk, and if she can sleep in her walker, that'll make me happy. It's better than her being cranky, right? Because she didn't get her sleep. So, and it's like double bonus because then I get to, you know, be active once or twice a day. I started with 3 kilometers, but my goal is to do 4 kilometers every time I go out. But last year we were terrible at walking. Life, I don't know what happened, but we just did not go for walks hardly ever last summer. So I told Dave this year, like, no excuses. We need to go for walks at least 4 times a week. If we can do 5, 6, that's great. But at least 4. And with today, it made it 2 days, but it might have been 25 minutes. I don't know. I went a little further than 1 kilometer. So, not by much though. And the wind was so powerful. I had a hard time walking. Like I had to push against the wind. So, it was a workout. I still have my toque on because I was so cold. And I think I listened to, I don't know, maybe it was only like 20 pages, 25 pages of my book. So it's okay. I was on chapter 2 and I made it to chapter 5, I think. But some chapters are longer than others, right? Seems to me it was 25. And yesterday I listened to 40. So I'm going to have to read a little bit more in that book today because I want to do at least 40 pages a day in that book until I finish the other one. So I'm still reading Emily Wilde's Map of Something and by Heather Fawcett. Still 50 pages in because I didn't read between this morning and now. So what I'm going to do is once I'm done this, and the reason I'm doing this now is I'm getting her supper ready. So as soon as I walked in from her walk, I grabbed some chicken from the freezer and I put it in the microwave to thaw out. And while I was thawing out, I'm like, you know what? Let's peel the potatoes and cut them apart. So I did that. And I did the carrots. So those are ready for when it's time to put them in. And then I cut an onion, and see, this is the great part. The garlic, I didn't have to, I gotta peel some garlic. It was all done. I just went in the freezer. I grabbed like 6 of them and I threw it in the water. So what I do is I put a bunch of water, I put the raw chicken, and then I put a whole onion. I don't cut it up. I just peel it and cut it in half. And I put 6 cloves of garlic. And now that's going to boil for like an hour and a half. And it makes a yummy broth, right? And then what I do is I shred the chicken apart and take the bones out and all that. And then I put summer savory in, and I know I'm pretty sure that's a spice. Well, you couldn't get it before in the States. If you're in the States, let me know if you can get summer savory or if that's just a Canadian thing. It's very popular here in Canada, and it's like to make fricots. So chicken bouillons is what I'm doing right now. So once that is done, then I will take the chicken out, and then I'll blend the onion and the garlic with a hand blender into the water, so then it makes really like a broth, right? And there's no chunks of onions, there's no chunks of garlic. It's all blended, but you leave the flavor in. Oh, and I put salt to cook it. And that chicken bouillon from Costco, those big jars, I just took a tablespoonful and I threw it in. Now, once I take the chicken out, I blend it, I put the chicken back in, and then I put my potatoes and carrots and cook it for 20 minutes or so, till the potatoes are, or 15 minutes. And then I make like a biscuit. It's almost like you mix biscuits, but then you just plop, it's a little wetter, and you just plop it in and it cooks with it. Oh my gosh. It is so yummy. So probably after this, what I'll do is I'll take out a glass jar, and I'm going to get that ready. Dumplings, that's the word, dumplings. Oh man. So I'm gonna make dumplings, and I'll get it all ready except, adding the wet parts. And then I'll just, 15 minutes before it's ready, then I'll add yellow beans, and I'll add the dumplings in. Then you put the cover on, and it cooks. It cooks for 15 minutes. So it just started boiling, so I had to go and turn it down. Oh, and man, it already smells so good. I thought these were the last O's, and then I just looked up, and there's some up there. O's was 41. That too, look how much I have left. I don't have a lot left. So hopefully you can't hear that too much, but it's boiling over. And you probably hear that. Okay, turned it down again. So hopefully this will fix it. But it smells so good already. I'm glad I decided to do that. It's gonna be a yummy supper, and especially after that walk that I pretty near froze to death. My goodness, that was cold. Okay, now let's do this green, which is this right there, right? Yes, so that is 38, 38, 38, 38, and it's DMC 904. Okay, I just gotta watch because there's also that one that's really close to those. I'm gonna start down here just to make sure I don't forget these. So for today, this is not like a new session, so I don't want to go for another hour, but I think I'd like to finish this right here. And then when I do another session next week, then I can start this side, right? And hopefully get it done. I'll make sure I get it done in that one session. So I can't do it on Wednesday because I have a live Wednesday morning. I can maybe do it Wednesday afternoon though. Wednesday afternoon. And then just edit right away. Or this will be the one that will be next week. I don't know. I'm trying to catch up. So what I'm going to do is I want to do it 52 times. So what I'm going to do is figure out how many I've done and then count how many weeks we've had up to now. So, and then I got to do that many that I'll have to do 2 a week to try to catch up as soon as possible. So I might do 2 this week because I'm going to make this a priority and to do, I don't think I'm going to do a live on YouTube today. It was a hard weekend and I'm still feeling it. So I think I will we only have, it's almost done. Like this whole go, go, go all the time. So it's just, a couple more weeks and then life will be back to normal. I mean, not for long, but the summer, it's like 1 week at a time, right? It's not like 3 times a week plus the weekend, It's just a little bit. A week here, like a week in July and a week in August or something. So that'll be good. Although he is, I think, going to do soccer. That's twice a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I guess soccer is just going to take hockey's place. But soccer, you don't have to be there an hour before your game. Like hockey, it's a big commitment. Big commitment. Not that we mind, but it's going to be nice to have a little bit of reprieve for a few months. And we're not going to the trailer, which some days I'm like, it makes me sad. And other days I'm like, no, I just have so much to do. I have a ton of stuff that I want to do this summer. So let's just do it. I don't even know if we can go camping a lot this summer. Hopefully we can go a couple of weekends because we pay for that trailer. You know what I mean? Monthly. So I'd love to be able to go at least a couple. I think we want to go to Miramichi, which is only an hour and a half. So that's not going to be like crazy amount of gas. And because the further away you go, the gas gets more and more, right? And they just keep putting the gas up, which I don't get it. But that's a different, different discussion for a different time. But so I don't think we can go very, very, very far because of the price of gas. Like we went all the way out west when the price of gas was ridiculous, and Like it cost a lot. So we're gonna try to stick it around home. I wouldn't mind maybe going to see Josh, but I don't think we're gonna bring our trailer if we go. We'll just go with the truck, and we won't be able to stay too long, but a couple nights in a hotel. So maybe if we stay, 4 or 5 days or whatever, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see how she goes. I think he might be coming this summer. Feels like I haven't seen him in so long. It was September, right? The last time we saw him. We never did get to see him at Christmas. So it's hard when they're that far away. But hopefully we can, even if we go because the gas wasn't too bad. It was one full gas tank to go there and one full gas tank to come back. So that's let's say $400. And then the hotel, we can try to find a cheap hotel, but it's still gonna be, it's like you can't seem to go anywhere that it's not $1,500. You know what I mean? We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully we get to go for a little bit. And that's the thing, going camping close, then we can say, okay, well, I'm going to make all our food. We're not going to eat out. We're going to eat at the trailer. I'm trying to do that when we go in hotels too, The last two didn't work so well just because of just life. But the next one I'm going to be making... I'm gonna make a shepherd's pie. I'm doing a fettuccine Alfredo this week as a test run to see how it tastes and see if that's something that we can bring, because he loves eating that in between, or the night before a game, or something like that. So that's why I want to start making it so that we can say, okay, well, I can make some of that, Then we just have to heat it up in the microwave. So it won't be too bad. So now we're doing DMC 905, which is container 39. Oops. Two of them flew out, and that one has quite a bit left, but I don't know. I'm kind of paranoid. I don't know if this green goes much lower down the painting, you know what I mean? I haven't really looked at the painting as I'm finishing it. I'm kind of rolling it up on this side, and then that way it's gonna be a surprise. Okay, well that went in pretty easy. Okay, now what should we do? I am so thirsty. Hope you couldn't hear me swallow. I'm having a can of pop. Go through all the trouble of exercising and then you have pop. I don't have it very often, so I just had a craving for a ginger ale right now. I have a soda stream, but I gave my CO2 tank to Josh when he left, and I keep forgetting to buy more. I think about it when I want it. So now let's do number 5, which is number 19. That's 16. Uh-oh. I hope that's 19. I didn't put, like with number 6. Yeah, that's 16 because it's a dark red. Like when you look there, it's a dark red and that's pink. But, oh, cannoli. I'm gonna do that after, so I don't have to wonder. I'm usually good at that. I can't believe that I haven't noticed that before. So that's 19, and it is 902, or 602, sorry. And that one, I'm gonna put it right back when I'm done because I wanna make sure that they don't get mixed up. Like I noticed this time, but obviously I've done it before and never even thought, well, wait a second. Oh, yeah, because that's not a number. That's why. That's not 91, right? So yeah, I don't need to put, I just had a bleh moment right now. Because 6 and 9, if you don't put a little tick mark, you not know, but something like 19 and 16, very much so, because when you flip it over, it would be 91. And that's, or that would be 61, but the curly Q of the one there is going the wrong way, so we're all good. We're all good. Okay. So I should do those and get them done because I definitely want that done for today. So what numbers are there? So L, let's start with L. 51, that's right here. Yeah, totally confetti right there. I just need 2. So are you, like as you can tell, I take out my containers as I need them. I see some people, they have like little racks where they put them all in. Like, do you have something like that? Like I said, I don't have a spot where I sit and kind of leave it and walk away and come back later. So that wouldn't make sense for me to have that. But if you had a desk like that, I totally see it. So is that it right there? Is there only one like that? I hope so. Yes. So 20. Yeah, it would make sense if you had a spot that you could just leave it, but I don't. So I wouldn't want those just laying around all the time. So I'd rather pick up as I go and take out as I need it because, and I put everything away. You know, like this morning I didn't because I'm like, okay, I'm gonna come again and work on it. And so I did. I just left it on the counter. Okay, 1 is 1, right? Oh, by the way, I did separate those, the ones that I had messed up. I did fix them and put them in the right containers. So that's good. Come on. And that goes right there. Okay, so we need this right there. That's 21. I only have 3 of those. It's like 1, 3. Oops, I didn't need to take out that many. Only have 3. 1, 2, 3. So I think when I come out and do the potatoes and stuff, that's when I'll do my, the dough stuff. Because it says it works better if it sits there for a little bit, so. Okay, so C is number 6. Can I grab one? No. I want to spend 10 minutes trying to grab one, so let's just do that. I think that's all we're gonna finish, and then we'll be done for today. 52 is that right there, and that is DMC 3826. I need 2 of those. 1, 2. Yeah, I had to wait for the chicken to finish thawing, so I managed to get all that done, including separating everything. And I'm like, perfect. Good use of my time, right? 24, 23, 24, and that is DMC 728. And that too, it's only one. Only one. I could see doing this for confetti, because then you could just take out the drawer. And then you have that, which is the number 16. And I just need 1. Should we do the 2s? Let's do the 2s. Number 2 is out anyway, so I think it's out. Yeah, it is. There it is. And they're concentrated right there. There's none right here, so that's perfect. That means I'll be done with the ABs for a bit. So do you sneak and look at what your painting looks like? I'm twirling it, so I'm not really paying attention. I want it to be a surprise. Okay. So that's it. We're going to end it here today. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to hit subscribe if you're enjoying these videos. If you wouldn't mind giving me a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below. And I want to thank you so much for watching. Bye.